My fellow skinny men, if you are tired of waking up miserable and defeated first thing Monday morning, and want to absolutely change your life for the greater good, to absolutely crush the day and view every day as freaking Friday, to get excited about it, this message is for you. So this video is actually inspired by a Facebook post in a private fitness group that I'm a part of that I read Monday morning. So the post said this: Monday already sucks, but if you skip the gym, it's going to suck even more. And I wasn't even sure like where to start with that, but with how with how bad that statement was. First off, why does money have to suck in the first place? Secondly, if you have a bad attitude in general, everything you do is going to suck, no matter what. If you have a bad attitude, a victim mindset, and a defeated attitude going into whatever it is you're doing, everything you do is going to suck. Period. Like the end. Which goes back to the question of why does money have to suck in the first place? Do you hate your life? Do you hate your job? Do you hate what you see in the mirror every day? If that's the case, cool. That's the first step of self-awareness. Part two to that is, what is it that you're doing every single day to improve your life for the greater good, to accomplish your goals, to enjoy what you see in the mirror, to be satisfied with your bank accounts, and actually go to a job that you enjoy doing? It's one thing to wake up and hate your life, hate what you see in the mirror, hate your job, hate everything about it. It's another thing to not even be trying to do something about it and just wake up with a defeated mentality as it is. That is a terrible way to live your life, to just wake up miserable, exhausted, defeated, and drained, and playing this defeated attitude going into the day. Terrible. That's a freaking terrible way to live your life. And unfortunately, there's a lot of guys that live that way, and they resort to video games, drugs, alcohol, fast food, TV, lots of things to dull the pain, so to speak, to distract them, to kill time as an escape, to escape their life temporarily, right? Because putting in the work is too hard for most people. That's why there's a thing called the 1% mentality, because only the 1% are willing to do what is required to achieve their desired life, of which most guys desire: happiness, success, and freedom, whatever that means to you. But most guys like want just that: happiness, success, and freedom. So to circle back to that question in the first place of Monday already sucks. Monday already sucks. And, oh my God! So let me give you a perfect example of myself. Of a much better way to approach this, right? So once again, this is all about your mindset. Your mindset is freaking everything. If you have a bad mindset, everything you do is going to suck. But if you flip the script with that and have a good attitude going into it, to say I'm gonna freaking crush this day, you can tackle the same exact thing, but with a different mindset going into it, you'll have a very different result with that. So primary example for me, a few years ago, when I was going through police school at the time of, with my intent to become a police officer for Minnesota. So every day before class, I would say to myself, there is nothing that can throw at me today that I cannot do. Even if I fail, good. That means I learned. I went into every single day with a winner's mentality that made it impossible for me to fail. And with that mindset and attitude, I absolutely crushed every single day, and it was awesome. I had more energy than I knew what to do with natural, without any caffeine, pre-workout, any of that stuff. I was the first one to volunteer for everything when everyone was nervous and just scared shitless of putting themselves out there to actually learn, or to fail, or to make a mistake. I tore it up in defensive tactics. Everything I absolutely just tore it up with. I was the loudest most energetic, and most vibrant person in the entire freaking building because of that mindset going into it. In fact, this book right here that I recommend every man on the planet read, from Jocko Willink, Extreme Ownership, this book was a major contribution to that. I read that book, implemented the knowledge and the wisdom, and I applied that to police school, of going into it with the winner's mentality of, once again, there is nothing they can throw at me today that I cannot do. Even if I fail, good. Good. I learned. So by even like volunteering, going in blind to an assignment that I had no idea what I was going to do, even if I fail that assignment, guess what? You still learn from it. And during a school-based environment, that is the best time to fail, because that's the best opportunity to learn versus learning on the streets. And in that context, learning on the street, there's a chance that you could die, or your partner could die. So therefore, making mistakes and diving in head first, absolutely crushing it to make mistakes and to fail, and not being afraid to fail, to learn from that in a school setting, that is the best opportunity to do that. To not be afraid to fail, to not be afraid to make mistakes with that and within that setting. And yet, there were so many students in that environment that were still scared shitless to put themselves out there, to volunteer, to make a mistake, and to fail. Some of them had a defeated mindset of, going back to the beginning, of, oh God, I have 3 more hours of this class. So I hope that it doesn't suck too much. Versus me, I would end there saying, all right, I'm gonna freaking crush this. And I hope that it sucks even more, because the more it sucks, the more I learn. The more I fail, the more mistakes I make, the more I learn from that. And guess who got the most out of that? Yeah, crazy. From a solid, fantastic mindset and attitude, going into it with a winner's mindset that made it impossible for me to lose or to fail. It was awesome. So going back to that statement I read earlier from a Facebook post on Monday that said, Monday already sucks. Yeah, again, with that mindset, everything you do is going to suck. Awesome, cool. Best of luck to you. So some people can't handle the truth. Some people cannot handle criticism. Some people are not open to change. Cool. Best of luck to you. This video is not for you anyway. But for my skinny guys that are open-minded, that actually want to learn, to grow, to evolve, and to freaking actually crush your goals, to live the life of success, freedom, and happiness that you desire most, this is where it begins, right? That was another Jocko reference, by the way, too. If you can't tell, I'm a huge fan of Jocko. If you can't tell, huge fan of Jocko. Anyway, so what I personally do is have goals for myself. I have crystal clear clarity on what it is that I want. I know how to get, well, I know how to get the short-term stuff. The 10x impossible stuff, I don't know how to get yet, but that's a different conversation. Anyway, so once again, I have crystal clear clarity of what it is that I want. I know I have a plan of action to get there, and I execute. Therefore, I go to bed with a mission and a vision. Correction. I go to bed with a vision, and I wake up with a mission and a plan, and execute and crush it. There's no more waking up miserable and defeated, and oh, it's 9 o'clock a.m. I only have 8 more hours to go, but in order to survive Monday. No, instead, I wake up with a freaking plan of action and goals, and to freaking crush it. To wake up excited, and get after it. Such as this morning with my workouts. Granted, I wasn't like. Anyway, so bottom line is, when you have a plan of action with goals and crystal clear clarity on what it is that you want in the first place, things get exciting fast. Because you are so focused on absolutely crushing your essential task for growth to your daily essential targets, that is all you think about all day long. And soon enough, weeks go by, months go by, years go by, and you are a different person physically, mentally, and other things a year later, while smiling at what you see in the mirror, and not just your physical self. The confidence, you're standing taller, the things that you've accomplished, the fulfillment and rewards of everything that you've accomplished for the sacrifices that you made of no more going out, no more alcohol, no more crap food, no more binge watching Netflix, no more mindless scrolling social media, like all those things. Instead, you chose to dial in on yourself, to go all in on yourself, to put all of your time, focus, effort, energy on absolutely crushing your essential tasks for growth, to impress your future self, to be that much closer 1 year from now to achieving the life of happiness, freedom, and success that you desire most, especially as an educated guy that wants to get freaking jacked, which is also what I specialize in, as well as other things. Bam. In relation to mental improvement. So that's what I've been doing, especially with fourth quarter of October, November, December. I've got a mission, I've got goals, I've got a plan of action. Every single day I wake up, just get after it and crush it. There's no waking up defeated and miserable and waking up with this, oh God, today is Monday. I've only got 8 more hours until I get home, so I can watch some Netflix and watch the game, and then repeat the cycle all over again to be miserable and defeated all day long. No. Wake up with the plan, execute to be that much closer to achieving my desired results. That's what I recommend for every skinny guy out there, to be on their mission, their purpose, their vision, to crush it, to be that much closer to achieving the life of success, freedom, and happiness that you desire. That is how you overcome this victim mentality, this victim mindset of Monday already sucks. And to instead say, I freaking love Monday. I'm going to crush Monday to see how much I can get done by the rest of the week, and then do it again. And this weekend, I'm going to get a head start, and especially on Sunday, to freaking crush the rest of the week. Therefore, Monday, it's already a freaking cakewalk by the time I even get to Monday. That is the mentality that you need to have, instead of this freaking, oh, Monday already sucks. Starting my countdown until Friday already. So that's the wrong approach, gentlemen. Instead, mission, purpose, vision, and goals. Focus on those things every single day. Put all of your time, effort, and energy into those things. I'm excited for you just thinking about it. Bam. If you guys want to wake up excited to absolutely crush it every single day, just smile at what you see in the mirror, while noticing your progress of physical results and putting on some muscles, seeing your freaking smile get bigger, your confidence improve, you stand taller, you walk and speak with confidence and purpose, and execute. That's when life gets exciting. And I'm excited for you. Remember, purpose, mission, vision, and goals. Focus on those 4 things. Well, really, they're all just one thing, really, of having clarity, crystal clear clarity on what it is that you want to live a life of happiness, success, and freedom that you desire. Focus on your mission, your purpose, your vision, and your goals, and one day you'll get there before you know it. I'm excited for you. That's all I got for this video. Until next time, JB out.